Welcome to City on a Hill Gaming, a family-friendly tabletop RPG podcast. We hope you enjoy our show. Welcome back to City on the Hill Gaming. I am Ryan, and we are here today for something... Well, we'll see. I don't really know. I should know. I wrote it, but we'll see. It's fine. So let me introduce the fine folks that are joining us. From the Nerd of Godcast, it's the big man, Quentin Gregory Neff.
Hit me.
Hit him. Wait, I should have looked all these up ahead of time. From Keela D Sub Creations, I know that part. It's Keela.
Hello.
And she also has a podcast. 11sies?
Yes.
I got it right. Good. From the Geek at Armors podcast, it's Bryan.
Hello.
From TAOS777 on twitch.tv/TAOS777, it's Greg.
And all the other things
And
that
all the
I
other things.
do.
There's a lot of things. And also
everywhere.
from that Twitch channel, and I think some other places, it's his wife, Kim.
Hello.
That was
Also
the worst
has her
intro
own
I've ever
Twitch.
done. That's pretty good. I'm proud of myself. Okay.
Not bad.
I worked all that out ahead of time. And I just
We'll
chucked
make
it all
you
out
a
the window.
list. We'll make you a list of all of her @things
Yes.
as well.
And they will all be in the description of this episode whenever it comes out. So we're going to play a new thing that we've not played on the podcast before. There's a fine system I was introduced to by the ever lovely Mike from the Geek at Arms podcast. It is called Roll for Shoes. And so that everyone's on the same page, I'm going to read you the exhaustive list of rules for Roll for Shoes. There are 6 of them. It only has 6 rules. So, rule number 1, say what you do and roll a number of d6s determined by the level of relevant skill you have. Number 2, if the sum of your roll is higher than the opposing roll, made by me, the thing you want to happen, it happens. At the start, and you should grab a pencil and a piece of paper or some other kind of writing utensil and, I don't know, pocket knife and carve it onto a piece of tree bark or something. That seems adventurous and time consuming, but whatever you want to do.
That's my backup.
No judgments. Yeah. You have 1 skill when you start the game. It is do anything 1. You roll 1d6 to do anything, and we'll see how that goes. If you roll all 6s on however many dice you roll, you get a new specific skill to that action that is sort of a more refined version of whatever you were trying to do, 1 level higher than the one you used before. So if you succeed with a 6, I can't find the 6 on my d6. If you succeed with a 6, you now have a skill at 2d6 of something more specific. And then you work your way up from there for however many d6 you were immensely successful with. For every roll you fail, you get 1 XP. And XP can be used to change a die into a 6 for advancement purposes only. So if you roll a d6 and fail, but you already have an XP, you can turn that into a 6 and gain a new skill. And so you'll keep track of all your skills on your piece of paper. That is the entirety of your character sheet, and also the entirety of the rolls for this game. So, I have not actually explained to the players exactly what they're doing. They've been guessing, but they haven't gotten it yet. But we have written out some ideas for next time, because I just really like some of the things that were said. So I call this game The World's Largest Grocery Store. For those curious, because I looked this up, the average Walmart is 180,000 square feet. The world's largest grocery store, my world's largest grocery store, the one I own, of course, is approximately 500,000 square feet. So 3 times the size of an average Walmart of just groceries. Why? Why not?
Ooh.
No particular reason. So this was just an idea I had, and I wanted to run with it. So the 5 of you show up on opening day of the world's largest grocery store, and you would expect the opening day of a grocery store to have a long line of people out front of it because it's a new grocery store. People want to get sweet deals. Well, there's no line because the police have blockaded the parking lot. Because the 5 of you are here as a team for a competition. You're brought into the front of the grocery store, and you see across from you 4 other teams lined up on a row. So I'm going to give you guys a list.
Are we playing supermarket sweep?
Yes.
Guys,
and
grocery
no.
games?
Oh, I didn't wear my sweater.
Oh, guys, grocery games would have been good. We'll do that later also.
Adding to the list.
Add it to the list. Okay, so I need you guys as a group to make your first decision. This doesn't require any dice rolls. There are 5 sets of... Okay, because you said supermarket sweep. There are 5 sets of pastel-colored polo shirts. And you as a group need to select which color of polo shirt your team is going to wear. Your options are purple, blue, red, green, and yellow. So what color team are the 5 of you?
Well, I always vote for green.
Okay, 1 vote for green. Is there any objection
Although
to
I
green?
am currently personally wearing pastel yellow.
That's true.
Can we go green and be the stage 7?
No, because there's only 5 of you. But good try. Good try. I respect that. So you guys will be the green team because none of the other teams were decisive enough to make their own choices. So you guys go stand in front of a green pile of t-shirts. And there's also a large, I don't want to say golf cart, like one of those really nice golf carts that seats like 7 people and is electric. And it happens to be painted green. And it says day 1 on the side of it. So the other teams kind of figure out what colors they're picking. Everybody picks a color. And then a gentleman steps up in front of you, and there are TV cameras. And the cameras point at him. A man says action. And this guy steps up with his microphone and starts talking. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the opening day of the world's largest grocery store. We here at the world's largest grocery store, well, we like to start things off special. We could just let you all in and let you run around, but what good would that do? No, we're going to do something special. For day 1 of the world's largest grocery store, we're going to have a competition.
Oh.
Before us, we have 5 teams determined by color, people who submitted applications, and each of these teams has been chosen to compete. Well, compete for what? Well, we haven't told them yet, so we're not sure why they showed up, because we could just not give them anything, and we didn't promise you anything. It's fine. But we will give them a prize, because we here at the world's largest grocery store have the world's smallest VIP program. The winner of today's competition will be the store's only VIP customers. You will each receive a card, and on a select day, you will each get 1 day of the week. On that day, when you come to the world's largest grocery store with your VIP card, you get 50% off your entire purchase. From now, for forever. Limit 1 per customer. So he holds up these big plaque of cards, and these things are unnecessarily large. They will not fit in your wallet. You might want to hang it by some kind of chain, perhaps carry it a small fanny pack, that kind of thing. And they're very bright and shiny. And they say world's largest grocery store, and then they say day 1 underneath it. Yes, Neff, you could hang it from a gold chain around your neck.
I'm just kind of put off by the fact that he said everybody was split up by color.
Well, by team color.
Should have specified team.
I should have specified team color. That's true. I should have specified team color. And you guys are the green team. There is also a purple, blue, red, and yellow team. And he says, okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to give you a list. And that list has 7 items on it that can be found in the world's largest grocery store. You have 90 minutes to retrieve those 7 items and return here to checkout. And as he points down, it's the world's largest grocery store. There are literally innumerable numbers of checkout lines. I say innumerable because I didn't pick a number ahead of time. But it's a 500,000 square foot grocery store. There's a lot of checkout lines.
And are they numbered in Arabic or Roman numerals?
Roman numerals.
Good.
Yes.
So the last one is like this long.
Yes.
Like a good
There's like a C
5 feet length.
and like 2 M's and an L.
I
V
I
V exactly.
I X X X I X I X I X I V X V X V I X V I X V I X
Don't
I
think
X
it works
X X.
that way.
Nope, but that's what the last one says. Because here at the world's largest grocery store, things don't have to make sense. It's a 500,000 square foot grocery store.
Well, I was just doing 1 through 20.
That's true. There's at least that many.
I thought that was all one number.
Yeah, that's right.
Roman numerals work.
M.
M. So there are all of those checkout lines, but there's only one with its light turned on, and you only see one person standing at any of the checkout lines.
Sounds about right.
So for the world's largest grocery store, there is simply one lane open today. Whoever's first back with your 7 items inside the time limit wins. If you're the first one in line and you have all 7 items, congratulations. If you forget an item, or if you are second in line, we're sorry, thank you for coming. Please return once the store is open. And he points, and the whole store's dark right now. And he walks over and he hits a button, and all the lights in the store come on, and you can see this thing goes on for an unnecessarily long distance. In your carts, these motorized carts, because it's a 500,000 square foot grocery store, we're not going to expect you to walk that far, that would be ridiculous. These carts are available to customers when they arrive. If you want to walk that far, no judgments, but I don't, so you don't have to. And whichever team wins not only wins their personal VIP card, but wins one of these golf carts. All 5 of the Day 1 carts will go to the winning Day 1 team. These carts will be labeled for you and will stay out in a place of honor, only to be driven by you or a next of kin. Forever, presumably. Always charged.
So it will be in our will who gets the keys to the cart and who gets the VIP card for generations to come.
Sure. That's optimistic, but I like it.
All right, putting it in the will.
You're not going anywhere.
You're not that optimistic about your own company?
I mean, that's a long time. I expect you're going to live for a while. The economy's fickle. Okay, so... And this is out.
I plan to live forever.
This is not the owner. That's true. This is not the owner saying this. I'm going to take some... I don't know if this is actually a part of the normal way this is played, but I'm going to do something Mike did the one time I played with him. Everybody can bring one item with them, and you can tell me what that one item is. We'll write them down. You can pick... I mean, not anything you want, but relatively speaking, anything you want. 50 feet of rope, a jackhammer, a second golf cart, a bouncy ball, because I really like
gun.
One of those
Probably not a gun.
Maybe not.
Probably not a gun.
mechanical hand
let's not
devices.
do that.
Ooh, like a
reaching in the top shelf.
clawy hand thing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like a
Brian's got
claw
hand.
gun?
Claw hand.
That's probably safer.
The
That's probably
reachy
better.
claw
word.
hand thingy.
With
The bag of
suction
holding?
cups on the
All right.
Yeah. The one with the
fingers.
suction cups on it. Good.
Yeah.
I know what I want.
All right, Neff, what do you want?
I want a harpoon.
Just a harpoon or a harpoon with, like, rope attached to the other end of it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. Correct answer. With, we'll say, I don't know,
With the rope.
10 feet of rope.
But make the rope blue. No, make it green.
I was going to say with the green
Like,
team.
do a flash with our
Green.
shirts.
Make it moldy. Good. Greg Keeler or Kimberly?
Can I have a bag of holding?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
For snacks.
Yes. Not for the items here, just for snacks.
Oh.
Good. Love it. That can't cause any problems later on. Yeah, why not? Sure. Greg or Keeler?
I'll bring a ladder.
Okay, how tall?
Uh,
As you look, most of the grocery store has normal height shelves, but you can definitely tell later on there's some like 20 and 30 foot high shelves.
yeah. So let's just do like a 5-step ladder.
Okay. Works for me. Mr. Greg.
10-foot pole.
There's a lot
We already have a
overlap.
harpoon.
There's a lot of overlap here. I
It's
respect
not,
it.
it's not forgetting items. It has other purposes.
Yeah, it does. That's not going to cause problems. Okay. Do we have a repair team for the golf cart? Okay, good. I know what he's thinking, and it's not good for anyone. Except you guys, maybe. Hopefully.
What you doing with that pole? Hey,
Nothing good. No.
Hey, man.
Nothing
Hey,
good.
what
Away
you
from
doing
that.
with that pole?
Okay.
Hey, you better watch it.
So,
I got a harpoon, dog.
Well, I tell you what.
Hey.
What we'll do is I'm going to let you guys introduce your characters because these are you have named your characters. Some of you have small backstories for your characters, and I'm going to make Greg say his character's name before I have to, just because that seems fair. Bryan, who doth thou play today, sir?
I doth play Hadley. I have no details about Hadley. I didn't think that far.
That's fine. Kimberly, tell me about Lou. Oh, tell me about your character who happens to be named Lou. I ruined that part. Spoilers.
My name's Lou, and yeah.
Good. Covered. Greg, tell me about your character whose name I'm making you say first.
I am Gunarg, Gnomish, Good Night. I am the descendant of a once great gladiator who, once he retired from gladiatorial combat, opened a burrito chain.
Him of the 10.
I didn't know we had backstories.
Huh?
No, I don't. They weren't
I call you
necessary.
Triple
I just think
G?
they're funny.
They were specifically bandit Ritos.
Oh, I do love a good bandit Rito. It's like a Whopper Rito, but better because those weren't good.
Oh,
Never again, Burger King. Never again.
yeah, that's pretty bad.
Not good. Quentin, tell me of your character.
Me.
It's him.
My name is Stephen King with a V.
Stephen with a V.
I'm
V.
King with a V.
Yes,
King.
the V is
The
silent.
V is silent. There's two of them.
Yeah, there's a V in the Stephen, and then there's a V in the King.
Right. Second V is silent.
I'm 42 years old.
Okay.
I'm single as a Pringle.
That's right.
I'm a author.
Okay.
Not to be confused with the other author, Stephen King with a PH.
Nope.
Although I
different person.
do also write horror, and that's
entirely a consequence. I forgot the
coincidence.
word I wanted. Coincidence. That's the one I wanted. Entirely a coincidence.
Yeah, I love the genre, and I also love writing, and unfortunately, the overlap is heavy. You know, and a lot of the times he kind of stole my ideas later on in his career. He's a lot older than me, but like I had an idea for like a creepy clown one time, like that was like secretly a space alien.
Okay. Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Good.
Yeah, and then I had another one about these kids finding a dead body.
Okay.
Yep. And yet here we are. But I'm living in my 15 by 15 studio apartment.
Sure.
In suburban Detroit.
Because the PH guy got to the books before you did.
Yeah, and I'm from Maine, and that's
how dare he?
Yeah, it's not been well for me.
No.
My sales have not gone well. Everybody thinks that I'm a joke, but it's actually me, a person writing horror stories, not just a fake author.
Nope.
It's been a rough few years.
But
I'm killing it. I'm killing it on the Kindle.
Hey,
killing it on the Kindle.
Hey, always. Paperless is better. Don't tell Shanine I said that; she'll get upset with me.
Did I go too far in my character? Yes, I did.
I am playing Jade, and the only backstory I have for Jade is she's a musician.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Name the instrument. She can play it.
Oh.
See what the dice says.
Okay. We'll figure that out later. Ooh, they should sell those here. Okay, good. Okay, so you're presented with a list, and I'm gonna wait. Ryan, watch this week as Ryan learns how to use Zoom. All right, share screen. So I'm going to show you guys each of the items you're looking for. You're handed a list with 7 items. The first item is Molly McButter's butter salt.
Ooh.
Specifically the 2-ounce container. Definitely the 2-ounce container. Simply Cheetos Puffs, white cheddar. Has to be white cheddar.
Those are good.
Family sized Chex Mix bold. Must be family sized. Must be bold.
I like that.
Not bold, why bother? Horizon Organic Whole Milk 6-pack 8 fluid ounce boxes.
Fancy.
Canyon Bakehouse gluten-free 7-grain bread, 18-ounce size. Gwaltney thick-cut sliced bacon, 12 ounces. And, last but certainly not least, Kraft macaroni and cheese unicorn shapes.
Oh.
So this is your list of 7 items.
Good Target. What a great deal.
It is an excellent deal, actually. So these are good prices right here. Sorry, what? Distraction. Hey, look at distraction. All right. You have 90 minutes, a fully charged golf cart, a buggy, because of course. There's actually a buggy on the golf cart. It's a part of the golf cart. The front is a buggy, and the back is also a buggy. And there's also storage space on the top, like one of those ski racks.
That sounds dangerous for this.
I don't know what you're buying that requires ski racks at a grocery store, but do you? No judgments. It's a 500,000 square foot grocery store.
You've never
really
been to
long
Costco.
baguettes.
Yeah,
you've never been to Costco, have you?
That's true. That's true. Costco, you could do some damage with one of those things. And I'm a little disappointed in myself. In the tradition of supermarket sweep, I should have required you to either buy diapers or toilet paper. I failed myself there. You have to have a big bulk item that's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, we had to find a giant inflatable Coke can.
Oh, man, I missed that show. Good times. Somebody put a polo shirt manufacturer out of business when they canceled that show. Chaining through those things. All right. So there's a giant clock on the people's TV screens and also in the room that just says that has 90 minutes on it and will count down by the second. And it is visible anywhere in the 500,000 square foot store. I don't know how that's possible, but don't worry about it. High visibility is high visibility.
Multiple of them?
It's a what?
Multiple of them? All on every...
Just one.
Oh.
Just one. Just one giant 90-minute clock.
Does it overhang a little bit?
Yes, just a touch. Okay, who is driving... Because you guys are about to go. Who is driving the golf cart? And everyone has to stay within 10 feet of the golf cart at all times. If you are outside of 10 feet of your golf cart, there is a 30-second penalty added to your total time.
Good news, we have a 10-foot rod that will tell us whether or not we're within 10 feet.
And for some reason, a harpoon gun. Strong.
How long is the rope on the harpoon gun?
10 feet.
We can make it work.
It'll be fine.
If something's 20 feet away, we're good to go.
We latch the 10-foot pole to the harpoon gun.
As long as we don't mind it having a hole in it.
Yeah, well,
hey, never said the items had to come back intact.
It's
Never
true.
said they had to come back in actual sellable condition.
Bring an empty box of macaroni.
But I didn't. It's just 7 cardboard packages. There's no actual food left.
Why does everything have a hole in it?
It's a package of recyclables. Okay, so who is driving the giant golf cart? Because that person will need to make a roll to start the electric golf cart.
Hadley will volunteer.
Okay. Bryan, make me a roll anything check.
I roll a 5.
I also rolled a 5.
Well, then I get an experience point.
Oh, I assumed you won in a case of a tie.
Not according to the rules as written.
Okay, excellent.
Well, the rules of written make it a little fun.
2 of the other teams, the blue team and the red team, get their carts started, but 3 of you guys are still stuck at the starting line because the electric golf carts are not cooperating. Bryan, make me another check.
Okay. I am now spending my XP first to get a new skill.
Okay.
For, we'll call it ignition.
Okay, good. So you now have 2d6 in ignition.
Can't possibly go wrong later on.
I can't imagine why that would be a problem.
And I roll a 6.
I have a 5. You start the golf cart.
Click. Ring.
Okay, so they also, in the golf cart, so because this is a state-of-the-art grocery store and the state-of-the-art golf cart, it actually comes equipped with an in-store GPS system. So you can tell it what you want to find in the store. It'll take you to specific areas like chips, which in this case is about 7 rows of things, but still, that's beside the point. There's a dairy section. It will take you to those areas. So which of your 7 items on your grocery list do you wish to attain first?
Between our claw, our pole, and our harpoon gun, do we just want to wait by the registers and wait for everybody to come to us?
Honestly,
they've broken the system.
We can threaten them with the harpoon. Like, hey.
Blockade them with the 10-foot pole, and then just Bryan sneaks around the side and steals the items out of their cart with the claw hand. Okay.
Can we all roll for sneak?
You have broken the system slightly.
But we know that they're going to at least take a little bit of time getting their own stuff. So I think we should go for items that might be close together. So I say we should head for the snack foods.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll find the
so-
Cheetos and the Chex Mix both there.
Okay, so you
Yes.
tap the button, and the nice lady on the GPS calculating distance. 3,000 feet to destination. And then the golf cart, you kind of heads off, and it shows you a little map. Right turn.
So I don't have to actually
now.
drive it.
Oh, you have to drive it. You just
Okay.
it gives you directions. Right turn now. Left turn.
I will roll for right turn. I roll a 1.
Well, I wasn't expecting you to roll for that, so it's fine.
Fail early, fail often in this system.
That's right.
Yep. Otherwise, you end up like me, to where
Where
you
you just have
succeed
no
the
skill.
first half of the game, and then nothing the second half.
This is a game where failure is very much like not even just not a bad thing, it's actively a good thing because it makes your character stronger. Like real life.
So I'm using that experience point I just got to get turn at 2d6.
He's going to be popping 90s.
In the meantime, what are the consequences of my failure to turn?
You do bump into a shelf, and your cart is now part of the space in the in your golf cart is taken up by small packs of lime-only jelly beans.
Oh, good. They match.
That's true. That was unintentional, but they do match you and the cart.
Can I eat some?
Open up your bag for the snacks.
Yeah, put these in the snack. Put these in the bag of holding. These are snacks for later.
Well, let me get some. Let me get some.
Get them jelly beans. Okay, so as
Don't
you
be shy.
approach the okay, are we going for Cheeto Puffs or Chex Mix? That's a sentence I shouldn't be saying in a D&D game. All right, good. All right, so you're approaching the snack section. Which thing in the snack section are you going after?
Cheetos first.
Cheetos.
Easier to
first.
see.
Okay, so you approach the Cheeto aisle. Yes, literally the Cheetos aisle.
Goodness.
Flavors you have never seen of, never heard of, and probably don't technically exist. Don't at me, Cheetos. This is up to you to fill the aisle. You figure out what you want to put here.
Just keep hiring more janitors to come up with flavors.
Is that how Cheetos? I don't have time for that. That's going to take me.
Flaming Hot
The
Cheetos
Flaming
were
Hot,
created
yeah.
by a janitor at Frito-Lay.
There's
I
some
respect that, actually.
dispute around that story.
Oh, is there? Oh, that's
Yeah.
sad.
I'm pretty sure Doritos were created by the cleaning crew at Disney
Huh.
or something.
You
like,
learn
it was
something
like
and
extra
unlearn
chips
something
from
every
a
day.
restaurant. Okay, so as you
Cheeto
approach
aisle.
the which aisle was the Cheetos only aisle, all Chester Cheeto all the time. You're each handed a very nice pair of plastic sunglasses, Cheeto branded.
Sick.
And as you turn onto the aisle, I'm gonna get so many copyright claims on this episode because it's just brand names. I did an entire episode of brand names. That was a mistake on my part.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, unless they want to be. Send us Cheetos.
No, our
Um,
only sponsor is Norton NPV. That's Norton
NordVPN, yes.
NordVPN.
NordVPN.com/CityOnTheHill That's
For
not
glorious
actually
0%
true.
off.
But 0%
Oh,
off
I got really
and 0
excited.
months free.
About
It's
Raid
just
Shadow
a running
Legends.
joke for the last 3 recordings we've had that for whatever reason Nord sponsors us. But yes, also Raid Shadow Legends.
Sweet.
I played that game for a little while. It was
You gave in.
it was a time. I did. I wanted something new, so I gave in to the hype. It's okay. As you turn onto the Cheetos aisle, right? You are looking for the Simply Cheetos White Cheddar Puffs Cheetos, and you see that there is a long line of Cheetos because Cheetos aisle, but blocking your reach, basically from about this is about a 15-foot long aisle. And from about 5 feet in on either side, there is a massive pile of shopping carts. There is an entire barricade preventing you from getting to the Simply Cheetos Cheeto Puffs, White Cheddar Edition. How will you attempt to overcome this barrier between you and powdery finger-covered glory?
Should I shoot it?
Well, how far? Yeah, how far down the aisle is it?
You need to get over a 6-foot wall of golf carts or of shopping carts, and then make it another 2 or 3 feet down.
Should like joust it with your pole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
knock it with the
Just
just knock
charge
it off.
at it with the golf cart with the pole,
Give
with
a
the
little
10-foot pole
poke.
sticking out the side.
No. Just get on top of the carts,
Okay.
knock it off the shelf, and then use the harpoon or the grabby arm to reach it.
Okay. Make me a roll to accurately hit the kind of Cheetos you're searching for, because you can't have Flamin' Hot or jalapeno. White cheddar only.
Ooh, that was a 6.
6.
I also got a 6.
Oh,
But you get an XP. Would you like to spend that XP or bank that
Yes,
XP?
I'm going to take it.
He gets the XP and gets a new skill
That's
because
true.
he rolled a 6.
Oh, he did get a 6 even though he failed. That's true.
Mhm.
So what is your new skill? 2d6 Cheeto searching?
No, pulse whack.
Oh, that's good. 2d6 pulse whack. Okay, so now you have managed to create a large pile in the floor in that aisle of jalapeno Cheetos. How do you now attempt to get over the golf carts and get to your Cheetos?
Bag of holding.
We also have my ladder that can help us
So you're going to
get.
climb over the pile with the ladder?
whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, Keela, make me a roll to scale the pile of shopping carts with a ladder.
Okay. I got a 3.
I also got a 3. This is statistically unlikely.
Stop cheating.
I'm not cheating, I promise. Do you want to bank?
He's
your
not even
XP,
rolling.
or
He's
do you-
just
I'm
saying
not?
it. Oh, I also got a 3.
And that's a. Oh, it's a 6. Oh, shucks, it's another 6. How about that?
I got an 8.
Oh,
Ooh.
on 2d6. Okay, what's your new skill?
Um,
What are you calling your new skill? Because you get to make up the name for your new skill. And it can be as simple or ridiculous as you prefer it to be.
I guess super climb.
Okay, 2d6
Whoa.
super. That's a good choice. All right,
Whoa.
so you have 8 on 2d6 climbing. I only have a 2. So you scale the ladder and hop over the pile of carts and retrieve your first item. Item number 1. And you hear a ding around the whole store, and a little board pops up under the 90 minutes. And there's 5 colored sections, and yours now has a check mark in it. Only,
How
you're
many
the only
other-
team so far with a check mark.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right. Now that you have retrieved the Simply Cheetos white cheddar puffs, I really sound like I'm reading an ad for some reason. All right. What's the next item you're going to get over
Delicious white cheddar
How nice
puffs.
do we want to be?
Not nice at all.
to me or the other teams? What kind of question is that? I'm concerned.
The other teams.
Okay.
The other teams.
Just take all
Not
the
at all.
chips.
No. Let's not take them all. We only need one.
Sharing
just
is caring.
knock-
Just reshelve
Everything.
all of those jalapeno ones in front of it.
In front, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
all right. Whoever is attempting to do this needs to make me a roll to disguise the Cheetos. Hide Chester from Chester. Hide Chester amongst. It's like Where's Waldo, but with Chester the cheetah.
All right. I'll
Ooh,
roll.
is his name
Chester?
Roll
Did I make
to
that up? Is that
disguise.
right?
No,
It's
it's
just
just
a
a
cheetah.
cheater.
Okay, roll to disguise the
I
Cheetos.
rolled a 5.
I rolled
Okay.
a 6.
Oh,
Come on.
I love these dice. These are great.
Do you
Which
guys
dice?
Okay.
do you want to poke it and then knock the carts onto it, or
Yeah, I think that's the next step is just knock over the pile of carts and just
put
Okay.
it on
fill-
top of the Cheetos so they can't find them under the carts?
All right, Cam,
The
so you
sheer-
have 1 XP. All right, so who wants to try and knock the carts over onto the Cheetos? Oh, you're going to crush them, man.
Yeah.
But you have the skill, right?
I just
Destruction.
knock stuff with a pole. Yeah, I don't know if the pole's strong enough to thwack a pile of carts with.
You might be able to thwack 1 cart.
Well, we gotta
That's enough
thwack. We
to
gotta.
still crush some bags.
Don't we have to thwack all the? We have to thwack all the bags, right?
Oh, he's just going to crush the bags. Okay.
Yeah, knock all the bags off first and then cover all
Okay.
the bags.
Okay.
Yeah. So we gotta do the bags
All
Roll pole
bags.
thwacking for me.
And not just the ones we're looking for, all the bags so they're mixed up.
So I
Ooh,
don't
I
have
like
to
it.
create. I don't have to keep creating obstacles. You guys are going to make them yourselves.
first. Yeah.
Yep.
Good, strong. Okay,
That's
I,
a 10 with a 6.
I have a 5. All right, so that gives you a new
Nice.
skill with your 10-foot pole, and also you've created a massive pile of wasted Cheetos.
Oh, he only gets the new skill if he spends an
Sweet.
experience
And I
to change the other one.
Oh,
Ooh.
because it's only 1/6, right?
It has to be
Yeah.
all 6s, not just
Can I-
any 6 at all.
But one of them was a 6, so it only cost me 1 experience.
Right.
So thankfully, I have people who know how to play this system because I've played it once before today, and I decided
Right.
it'd be a good idea to run it.
Brian and I have lots of experience with it.
Playing it wrong.
Can I push?
I
Can I
don't know how to
push?
do it.
We know all the mistakes.
Can I push the
Yes.
carts
You want
over?
to push the carts over, Neff? Roll to push the carts over.
All right. Hold on. I have the app. I got
Oh,
a
yeah.
5.
I also have a 5.
Oh, come on.
Holy.
It's
I
5.
think we need a camera on your dice.
Yeah, this is baloney.
Okay, dice rolling.
I actually can.
Weighted dice.
Oh, that's what I should do. It'd be good for Magic the Gathering. Roll to see who goes first. I win every time. Ah, my webcam's not cooperating. Come here. Ah. Okay, dice cam. Wait, where's my dice? Dice cam. Okay, there we go.
There's probably more
All
work
right.
than it was worth.
2d6. There we go. Okay, so are you guys moving on to the next item, or are you trying
Wait,
to cause further problems?
I was gonna use my. Can I use my
You're
XP?
going to use the XP? What's your new skill?
I'm gonna call it Almighty Push.
Okay. Neff has 2d6 Almighty Push.
All right.
Love to see it. Okay.
I got 6.
Ah, okay. On 2d6. Okay, wait. We'll roll the red one.
It went off
Roll it
camera.
off the camera. That's a 4. Okay, so Neff shoves the shopping carts over, and so now there's a pile of wasted Cheeto dust that kind of poofs into the air as the carts crush all the bags and they pop open. And there's a big pile of Cheeto dust that explodes into the air, which I'm sure will cause someone.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
I'm just helping to pollinate
Under
all
my
Good job,
the
computer,
Cheese.
there was a cat there.
Okay, so on your list of 7 items, you have 1. Good night, the lighting's awful. There we go. Okay, so what item will you go after next?
Well, the checks is gonna
Chex
be
Mix.
right there.
So
Chex.
Chex Mix is approximately 300 feet down. It's about 7 aisles you have to traverse because there is a Chex Mix aisle. Because of course there is. Because it's the world's largest grocery store. Why would there not be an aisle for just Chex Mix?
Why would there not be 2?
There's not that many flavors. That's the Mountain
More
Dew.
than there are Cheetos.
That's the Mountain Dew section. 3 aisles.
Ugh.
There's just a Baja Blast aisle.
Considering there's like 5 of those now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you reach the Chex Mix aisle, Bryan, make me a roll to drive that cart.
Okay.
Let's go, Hadley.
Rolling them dice.
I rolled a 5 for drive.
My opposed roll is a 2.
Nice.
Okay.
Yay.
So
We won one.
Your electric cart chugs on down the aisle towards the Chex Mix section, and you arrive at the Chex Mix section. And this is an aisle because Chex Mix is excellent, and there should be lots of it. This aisle has 20-foot high shelves. So I need a couple of you, however many of you want to roll. You need to roll, let's say 2 people, roll to try and figure out where the family-sized bold Chex Mix is on this aisle, because it's blending in with a lot of things. There's a lot of similarly colored bags of Chex Mix here.
How tall is our cart?
The roof of the cart is probably before the rack on top, probably about 5.5 feet.
Well, so with the rack, it's about 5.
Probably maybe 6. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't like
Because
the way you said that, but sure. Good.
well, you're saying
Also-
we can't get more than 10 feet away from the cart.
How,
But if we're talking something that's 20 feet up,
I
I have-
you can go up. You can go up higher than 10 feet above the cart. You just can't be like around the cart more than 10 feet away.
okay, so if
10-foot cylinder.
Yes.
if it's high enough up, we can definitely get it because we can just climb on the cart, put the ladder up, and then grab something with either the pole or the harpoon or the claw.
Chex Mix
Yeah.
everywhere.
There's so many
All
options.
right. All right.
We can
you
harpoon
guys,
it
so
if we need
2
to.
people need to make rolls to try and find the Chex Mix.
I'll do it.
All right, Neff,
I'll do one.
fight me.
So, what 6?
I got a 2. Okay, well that works. Who else was doing
wait,
it?
no, sorry,
I'll
sorry. I didn't roll. I didn't roll.
On a D6, yes.
Oh, I got a 6.
Okay, good. Well, Neff gets a new skill.
Yay!
Who else rolled?
I did. I got a 3.
Okay, well you still beat my 2. So that's ironic. You both spot the Chex Mix. It is about halfway down the aisle. On your right, it's about 15 feet in the air, and it blends in with a bunch of other similarly colored bags of Chex Mix. Especially, they have like a Halloween Chex Mix, where it's just like a super like black bag with like orange writing on it, and it's mixing in next to that.
It's
So
so
how
metal.
will you retrieve the Chex Mix from 15 feet in the air?
I think we can climb up. If we pull up next to it
Okay,
on the golf cart, we can use the ladder.
on top of the golf cart.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we
that's
get,
why
or
I asked earlier how tall the golf
we
cart
can use
okay,
the ladder or the pole. I mean, if we use the ladder, we can just climb up on the ladder and then just probably grab it, right?
Yeah,
Yes, that'll be
because
fine.
by then it's average human height, arm up, we can reach it.
All of
Yeah.
us are 5 foot or taller, right?
I would
We're-
assume
Barely.
so.
Presumably, everyone in the party is at least 7 feet tall for
so
some
we can
reason.
at least reach.
It's just a team of.
I am the descendant of a great orc.
It's just a
It's
team
all-
of D1
it's all-
basketball players.
It's all set on Pandora. We're all avatars.
Hey, this is Granny basketball all over again.
All right. So what do you guys think?
So who is retrieving that Chex Mix?
You want to use a ladder?
Yeah.
I think it's Keela's ladder. Okay, Keela, you going to climb the ladder?
Weed.
All right. You roll that climbing.
Do I get to use my super climb again, or was it just
You
that?
do.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Just making sure.
Yep.
I got a 10.
That definitely beats the one I rolled. So Keela climbs the ladder on top of the golf cart, and that's a sentence. All right. And retrieves the family-sized bag of bold Chex Mix. That is the second item off your list. You hear a second ding. Second ding appears on the big board, and you hear several other dings go off at the same time. Other teams have each retrieved their first item. And you will note nothing specifies
I'm thinking too.
which item they have.
Yeah.
You just have a number of check marks determined that you have retrieved a number of items. How many of those items, or which items those are, I mean, no one's in the Chex Mix aisle. You do hear some loud frustration from several items over as someone has arrived at the Cheetos aisle.
Nice.
And has finally seen over the pile of carts, and there's just dust.
Good work, team.
And you hear what you think is a leaf blower.
Oh,
Solid.
It's what it sounds like. It sounds a lot like a leaf blower.
Orange cloud visible above the shelves.
we're gonna make a janitor really, really mad. To tell you that,
They're
man.
going to have to close for 2 full days before they can actually open to fix the mess you guys are going to make. It take a team of 19 people. All right.
Okay.
19 for 500,000 square feet.
I'm hoping
That's
you're not going to do
optimistic.
that much damage. I'm being optimistic. All right. So you guys have retrieved...
This is a role-playing game, right?
Touche. So are we going after the butter salt, the milk, the mac and cheese, the rye bread, or the bacon?
I say butter salt.
Yeah.
Is the butter salt like a popcorn butter salt?
That's one of the things you could use it for, yes.
Wouldn't it be with the? Would it be with the popcorn?
It would, in theory, be on the popcorn aisle.
Oh, so that might be
Excuse me,
close.
aisles.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
That's Let's
Okay.
definitely go that one.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay, but before we go, what do we want to do to the rest of the Chex Mix?
That's an unfortunate question.
I have a harpoon.
Funk. As you say that, you hear another cart drive up behind you.
Harpoon the people in the cart.
It's the red team.
No.
Just keep them back
Come
10
for the
feet.
Chex Mix.
Just keep them back 10 feet with the pole so they can't
Just
actually
put
get
the
close.
pole in between
Poke
you.
them.
Yeah, and then just kind of slowly back up so they can't physically get 10 feet from their cart to the Chex Mix.
Okay, I'm going to need 2
Ooh.
rolls for that. Greg, I'm going to need you to roll to brace the 10-foot pole, and Brian, I'm going to need you to make. Hadley's going to need to make me a cart driving check to push their cart using your cart.
Okay.
Is my pole aim okay to use since I'm also having to make sure I hit their cart with the pole?
That is fine. We'll do Greg's
Pole
check
thwack.
first. Greg, I have a
Let's go.
6.
I'm rolling 3 dice.
Oh no.
4, 5, 8.
Okay, got me. Brian, make me that driving roll.
I have 5.
I have 5 as well.
Oh,
Okay, so Greg manages to.
I finally get a driving skill.
Not Greg, excuse me. Gnar Gnomish Gnite. I haven't actually said it yet, so now I've said it once, and I will never say it again. Manages
Gesundheit.
to lodge the 10-foot pole in the front grill of the red team's cart.
Nice.
But there seems to be. You look over, and the guy who's driving the red team's cart, Neff, Steven recognizes him. He's actually a professional, like, Tier 2 NASCAR driver. And so he and Bryan aren't making any headway against each other in the battle to push the carts either direction. How long
Well,
will this
and-
stalemate continue?
Well, by that, the what's that game with the cars you play soccer?
Rocket
Rocket
League.
Rocket League?
Yeah, by Rocket League rules, I think we are required to continue accelerating toward each other for the rest of the game. Right?
Guys, it's Dale Bernhardt.
It wasn't before,
we
but
met-
it is now. All
We met
right.
at a we met at a convention where we're one letter away from famous people.
Interesting convention.
In the same field.
So you're
Yeah,
telling me.
he's also a driver. Oh, these are going to bite me later. Okay, good. I love it. Okay, yeah. So Bryan is correct. You are canonically required to continue driving. So we'll make we'll make another opposed check. But you did
Driving
get an
again?
XP from the first one.
Yes.
My second check is a total of 4.
Mine is 10.
Ah,
Nice.
Unfortunately, I do not have an XP
yeah.
to change my second one to a 6.
Mr. Bernhardt.
You didn't get next week for that first fail?
I already used the XP for my last failure to get the drive skill, so I could roll 2 dice this time.
Okay.
So he sadly. Well, because you got an XP from the tie, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'd already spent that one also.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
So you have successfully, like, tug of war golf carted them back out of the aisle, and you can peel off and make that hard turn and head towards the popcorn aisle, and they spin out in a circle for a couple of seconds. So you have cost them time. You do hear another ding. Every team now has 1 item at minimum. Okay, so
Ryan,
Neff.
while we speed away, can I yell, "Eat it, Bernhardt"?
Yes, that's fine. King! He leans out, sees you, shakes his fist. I know that voice.
That's my buddy.
And that right. We went to college together. Okay, so you're now going after the Molly McButter's butter salt. Bryan, input that into the navigation system.
2.
4 aisles down on your left.
Oh, that's very close.
Thank you for shopping at the world's largest grocery store.
You're welcome.
And you enter an area that has a giant banner across the top of it that just says, "Welcome to the movies." And it's just 10 aisles, 5 on either side, of theater-based snack. 4 aisles of popcorn. 3 aisles just of those like rectangular boxes of candy, including Butterfinger BBs. Fight me. No one sells them anymore. Why not? They're delicious.
Because they don't make them anymore.
That's such a travesty. I hate that. So good. And 2 aisles of weird soda flavors. Like, your classic, like your ranch, your beef jerky, sweet corn with butter.
Soda?
That's some odd flavored soda.
Listen, hey, that sweet corn soda, it hits different. I've had it.
He's not wrong.
I've had it. It's interesting.
That I could be down with. Butter, beef jerky flavored soda, I don't think so.
Interestingly enough, of the 3 I just said, that's the only one that's not real. As far as I know.
But bacon flavored soda is.
There is a
That's
bacon flavored soda.
kind of close. Have we had that one?
The ranch just sounds awful. I'm just not willing to do it.
Yeah, I've
All
heard
right.
terrible things.
Soda shouldn't be greasy.
I hate it. Oh, that's
Isn't
awful.
it Jones who makes a Thanksgiving box every year of soda flavored after every food in a Thanksgiving meal,
Okay.
like a turkey flavor,
See, that I would
mashed
try.
potatoes and gravy?
I think I've seen a video of someone trying this.
Something floating in my soda.
That's flavor.
There are bits in there.
Oh,
It's like
it's the wishbone.
Which 90?
No, the
wasn't
chunks-
that
the chunks give it
Orbits
flavor, it's fine.
or something?
You have to
from the
shatter the
90s?
bottom.
I
Yeah.
want to say that
remember
really
Orbits.
thick. That really thick soda with like the floaty stuff.
Oh.
you ever seen Friends?
No.
The
No,
show
actually.
Friends? There's an
Nope,
episode where
actually,
there's
I
like this,
Now I feel
this
old.
cup of fat.
And
and
Joey
it's-
drinks the fat.
Joey drinks the fat. Ross was gonna drink the fat. That's kind. If you look it up, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and it's probably accurate to what it probably looks like.
Okay, so as you guys turn onto, I assume you're going to go up and down the different popcorn aisles.
Skirt.
Okay, yeah, Bryan, make me that hard turn check. It's time to pop a 90 into the popcorn and butter aisle.
I rolled a 5 on turn.
That is a successful check. You pop a 90
Nice.
on 2 wheels in an electric golf cart. Don't ask how that's possible. It doesn't have the engine for that, but that doesn't matter.
Weight
It's all
distribution
about the torque.
and the weight distribution.
Well, I'm on the back, so
Just, it's like a fire truck. You have to actually like.
yeah, I'm like holding on to it. I have a hat on.
And
I'm like
sunglasses.
Spider-Man.
Don't forget
Is it
your
the Dale
sunglasses.
Bernhardt? Is it a Dale Bernhardt hat?
It is a Dale Bernhardt hat.
It is
I love you, Dale.
number 3.5.
That's right. Oh, it's so close. Yet not even accurate. Okay, perfect.
No, so close.
So you make your way down the popcorn aisle, and you have found the popcorn seasoning section, because that is an actual thing, and it is full of a variety of different shakeable seasonings in a variety of flavors. Your barbecue, your jalapeno, your butter salt, your beef jerky flavor seasoning, truffle oil, ranch.
Ugh.
I'm just naming the soda flavors again, but that's fine. These are probably all things you would put on popcorn. It's fine.
I've seen the bacon one. I've seen the ranch one.
Mm-hmm. There's a section of just nacho cheese. There's a section of specifically branded Dorito flavors. Because, Cool Ranch popcorn. I don't know if that sounds good or awful.
I'm here
Who
for it.
knows?
Both.
Either one's fine.
A little bit of both.
And you get to a section that is expressly all Molly McButters products. And you are looking for the 2-ounce regular Molly McButters flavor. And you find the sticker on it. They're all gone.
Oh!
There is space here for approximately 40 of these. The shelf is empty.
Somebody took all the butter salt.
You hear over the intercom someone chuckle.
Somebody got on the intercom.
Hey, Hadley, could you check into the computer and see if there happens to be an end cap display of butter salt?
Hmm.
Roll to interact with the system.
5.
4.
Yay. Kind of. I kind of need more experience points, but yay.
Also that. Dang it, I succeeded.
Welcome to Roll for Shoes.
Yeah, I know, right? You can find Molly McButter's original butter salt sprinkles at the end cap on aisle 397B. It just happens you're on 396, so it's actually just down and around the corner.
So we go down and around the corner.
Yes, and about the time you take that hard corner, you hear several more dings. Several teams have achieved item number 2, except the red team. They're still fighting the Chex Mix mess and are still on one item only. Okay.
Eat it, Bernhardt.
So you find an end cap of Molly McButter's flavored sprinkles in a variety of sizes. Which one do you retrieve?
2 ounces.
2 ounces. Ding.
Nice.
The first team has achieved item number 3. And down the aisle from you, you see another team. The blue team approaches. They also, for some reason, have one of those squeezy arms, like Hadley has. Grapevines, I guess. And they are pulling significant speed towards you. And by significant speed, I mean at least 15 miles an hour, because they're electric golf carts, and let's be reasonable, someone could get hurt. But that guy, whoever's driving, is clearly flooring-ish that thing. What do?
Oh my gosh, it's Dale Bernhardt Jr.
No members from the same family can be on opposing teams.
Oh, right, makes sense.
It's a violation of the rules.
Well, twice removed.
Can I steal all the butter salt and
'Cause
put
that's
it in
how
my
that
bag
works.
holding?
Okay. If you're gonna do it before they get to you, you're gonna have to get all of the Molly McButter's 2-ounce in one move.
Okay.
So roll to steal all the butter salt, I guess.
Can I use an XP for thievery skills? No?
No, 'cause that-
You have to do it after you roll.
Okay,
after
never
you
mind.
roll.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a total of 10.
Well, you get an
do
XP.
steal several of them, and you get an XP.
Okay.
You have made this inconvenient for someone, just not everyone. And the red team, or no, the blue team, like pops a 90 on that corner. Somebody reaches out with a mechanical arm, yoinks the butter salt back in. See you,
What
losers, and then they
other
gas it down to the other aisle.
snacks? What other snacks are here around us?
The other end caps include, let's see, Taco Bell. There's an entire end cap of just Taco Bell branded cinnamon twists. And there's an end cap of, you'd think I'd have come up with more things for end caps for a grocery store. There's an end cap of exclusively sour cream and onion Pringles. In extra large cans. They're like,
Ooh.
they're like they're like this big in diameter, the can is.
And 3 feet long.
And 3 feet long, and there's like different sections of Pringles in each one. It's like a variety pack.
They don't stand them up straight. They fall over too easily.
Yeah, they fall over way too easily.
They roll them
Could we
down.
roll a Pringle can like in front of their cart to kind of slow them down?
Bowling for Pringles. Okay, go for it.
Now, fun fact: before you
Band
told us
name
we can
called
have
it.
any item, and I got the 10-foot rod, but the first thing I was going to do was go get some of those long Pringles cans to use as weapons against the other teams.
Not unreasonable. All right, Tila, I got a 4.
I got 3.
Okay. You get an XP. As you attempt to knock them into the floor, you actually just knock several of them into the bag of holding. So more snacks is not a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry anyway, so.
And we can
that works
use those
out.
for weapons.
Yes.
if needed.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, so 4 items remain. You need to find the Horizon milk boxes, the unicorn shapes Kraft macaroni and cheese, gluten-free rye bread, and some bacon. Wherefore
I'm
art thou
guessing
headed?
that mac and cheese will probably be nearby since it's also preserved food.
Agreed.
How many items do we want to get before we try to steal other people's items if that's the path we actually want to go?
I think as long as we remain in the lead, we could just keep playing it straight.
Okay.
Can we look and see? Is the blue team close to us?
They're at the other end of the aisle across from you. It's an aisle of just Andy Cap's hot fries flavors.
Am I able to see what they have in their cart?
So far, I tell you what, make me a roll to see that far. See the other end of the aisle and identify those items. I got a 2.
I got a 2.
Okay, you get an XP, but you can't tell. You can tell they have 2 items. And neither of them are very large.
Great.
Well, you know one of the things they have. They have the butter salt.
Right.
They have the butter salt and something else. Okay, so now it's time to find mac and cheese. Okay. Yes. All right. Hadley, start your engines.
You need me to roll that start?
Sorry. That was a turn of phrase. Sorry.
Okay.
Drive and roll.
Okay.
I forgot anything can be something I ask you to do in this game.
Yes.
I have a
7.
4. All right. So you put in the mac and cheese aisle, and it takes you. This one takes a while. This is a good 10-minute drive in your golf cart from the chip section.
So how much time is left on the clock?
There is about 60 minutes left on the clock. You guys have made good time so far.
Yeah.
And as you make your way towards the macaroni and cheese, you pass cereal, you pass more cereal, you pass even more cereal, and you come to an area full of pasta and pasta-like substances. That includes mac and cheese. There is a Kraft macaroni aisle, because of course there is. They didn't build a 500,000 square foot grocery store without selling some branding deals. Thanks for listening to City on a Hill Gaming. For more information, you can find us on Twitter at City on a Hill Game, on Instagram at City on a Hill Gaming, on Twitch at twitch.tv/City on a Hill Gaming, or wherever you listen to podcasts by searching for City on a Hill Gaming. If you want to hear more from the Saving the Game folks, you can find their backlog of episodes at stgcast.org. Thanks as always to our Patreon backers, Stephanie, Ryan, Bryan, Doug, JD, Andrew, Christina, Ashley, JoAnne, and Tony. We really appreciate everything you guys do to support the show. Thanks for listening, and have a blessed day. Hey, Bryan, say all the words.
The intense interest aroused by the public in what was known as the Styles case is now somewhat subdued. Nevertheless, in view of the worldwide notoriety which attended it, I have been asked, both by my friend Poirot and the family themselves, to write an account of the whole story.
What is that from?
The Affair at Styles by Agatha Christie.
Ooh.
Let's say I heard Poirot. Poirot.
Poirot.
Porridge. I heard porridge.
No one can pronounce it. So.
That's true.
That's why
Keep that out of the game. You can't pronounce
You
it.
can't do it. You're going to start over. All right, Keela, say literally anything.
Shrek and Han Solo dress the same.
Oh, yeah, they kind of do.
Except for the pants.
Well, yeah. A little
Still,
bit different fit.
pretty close.
And their best friend is furry.
Also true.
Accurate.
Alright, I need to
They
write
both fall in love with a princess.
Tag they're the
What?
same movie.
Wait, is Shrek just The Empire Strikes Back?
Oh my god.
So if you take away John Williams and add some Disney music,
No, not Disney music.
DreamWorks.
Music
DreamWorks.
making fun of Disney music.
okay,
Yeah.
better.
Plus,
And then we
also,
give Lord Farquaad a lightsaber.
Okay,
yeah, I'll
if
see
he
it.
can hold it.
I think
Yeah.
Lord Farquaad is closer to Dark Helmet though than Darth Vader.
Probably.
Yeah. Lord Vader, Lord Farquaad. I mean, he's already got a Sith name.
They're actually
His
just
hair
the
is kind
same
of the
movie.
shape of
Dang
the
nabbit.
helmet.
His hair is the shape. Hold on. Did they just?
Is Shrek just A New Hope?
I'm distraught.
Okay, I'm struggling right
And
now.
doesn't
Alright.
he fly in and like bomb stuff with the dragon?
Not
Does that
unlike
make
a Star
the
Destroyer.
dragon-
Okay.
Is the dragon Maz Kanata then? Because she falls in love with Donkey, and Donkey's Chewbacca. Chewbacca's dating Maz Kanata, I think.
At one point,
This
yes.
is news
I
to
believe
me.
that's accurate.
I
No,
don't know,
that
I didn't
definitely
know.
happens at some point.
So
Or she
did like
tries to
something
date him, one or
happen
the
to
other.
his wife from the holiday special or something?
Oh,
We
that's
don't
true.
talk about that.
Molly.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay, right. Where we're that was a dark path we just
Sorry.
went down. Okay, good.
I learned too much.
Whew. Neff, say anything.
Anything.
Good. All right. We could start a YouTube channel with what Keela just did. All right.
And
City on a
that's
Hill
just a
spin-off.
theory.
A city on the
Theory.
hill theory.
Love that guy. Kim, test your audio.
Hello.
Perfect. Greg, go ahead.
More than a few superheroes have taken to the skies using the name Captain Marvel. Most noticeably enough have been published under the auspices of Marvel Comics Group, which is the intent of preserving its corporate identity in an often crowded market space. The original, of course, was the red-suited, lightning bolt and blazed hero whose magic word, Shazam, echoed in the ears of fans from comic pages to movie serials to Saturday morning TV. Hi, Bells.
We have a guest star.
If Katie. Player 6 has arrived. I'm reading.
Cats playing D&D.
I'm reading Miss Marvel. Where did it go? It's over there somewhere. Because our public library has comic books
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
cool.
and also those giant Star Wars reference
I
books.
have Miss Marvel.
Hey, look.
Nice.
I don't know why I had this over here, but just because
There you go.
Where did that page go?
Okay. Wait, is
Did
that
you
everybody?
did you guys know that there's actually a third Captain Marvel from another comic thing?
Yeah, it's from the UK.
Yeah, and it's like, but like
He
it's kinda
became
like,
Miracle Man.
yeah, yeah.
I did not know that.
Did not know
Uh-huh.
that either.
I thought I knew all of the Captain Marvels.
I knew the DC one.
DC is the Shazam one, which was
Right.
not created by DC. It was made by a different publishing company, which
Mhm.
then sold.
Was it
to
Wonder
D-
Comics?
Yeah, it was Wonder Comics,
Okay.
and they sold. And when they sold, something messed up with the copyright, which is why the UK comic company started their own Captain Marvel, which was also a really massive Superman ripoff, as Captain Marvel originally was.
Sure.
And then
Yeah.
once DC took Captain Marvel, they had issues with the name, and so it became
Shazam.
Shazam.
Right.
And the UK Captain Marvel became Miracle Man. And
we
then-
got Captain Marvel, and then we got Miss
Which-
Marvel.
And there was actually a Marvel Captain Marvel that was Captain Marvel, who
Right,
predates Carol Danvers' Captain Marvel
Mhm,
in the Marvel
mhm.
comic line. And then Miss Marvel, I believe, is the current Captain Marvel. Like Camilla Khan is currently
Oh,
Captain
is
Marvel
actually
in the comic.
Captain Marvel? Okay, nice.
I believe so. I could be
But-
wrong. Our listeners can correct me.
Okay, but
And-
there's
and
a
The
there's
whole
another
reading came out the
Captain
same thing as
Marvel.
the eye.
There's another
Oh.
Captain Marvel?
Oh wait, no, that's what I think that's what he was talking about.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, the-
Marvel.
The one that splits his body apart.
Yeah, I think that was Captain
Interesting.
Marvel.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Marvel
He
Comics.
literally
Captain.
says his arms come off and he goes split, and he literally his arms come out, and then to put himself back together, he goes zam.
Nice.
I hate it. I think I hate it.
These are my people. I didn't realize these are my people here. I like
I
this.
figured you would work well with this group, Neff.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds very similar to Arm Fall Off Boy.
Yes.
I can't.
Who's the-
I can't.
No,
do
no,
it.
no. TDK. TDK is great too.
Yeah, that's the detachable kid who is basically just a grown-up version of Arm Fall Off Boy, whose
literally the
arms
same
come
thing.
off and fly around.
You love it.
It's a mouthful.
He was one of my favorite parts of
I can't do it.
Suicide Squad. The
Too
Suicide
much.
Squad.
It's too much. I can't do it. I have a limit with comic book heroes, and apparently that's it.
Oh no!
You know what?
Quentin,
You know.
You want to know something awesome about this book that I
do.
read the Captain Marvel thing from?
Yes.
Peacemaker's in it.
Incredible super.
Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it.
For the benefit
He
of
is-
those who can't see the
can't see
video, this regrettable superheroes is.
I've
the
read
name of the book.
I've read from this book for my check before.
I
I
was
read
gonna say,
The
yeah.
Eye. It's the same book that I read The Eye
Yeah,
out
I
of.
remember when you did that.
Nice.
You don't want to remember that one. I don't think Bryan would like
Oh,
The
I
Eye.
hated the
That-
eye.
that
The eye was
just-
awful.
Yeah.
No, that's
Ryan-
just a terrible idea.
Ryan, go ahead and change my name to Arm Falling Off Boy.
Arm falling off point. Okay.
Bryan,
one word or
Bryan,
two.
would you like to know what The Eye is?
For the culture.
Oh.
The culture.
He's a
I would.
detective. He is a detective who
Didn't I
is a
say no?
floating eyeball.
He did
Oh,
say
that's
no,
not so bad.
technically.
As long as he's not been gouged out of
It's
somebody
me.
else's skull.
No,
I'm
no,
okay.
it's just an eye. It's
He's
just
his
a
own
large,
entity.
gigantic eye that floats around, and it's fully sentient, and it can talk,
It's a beholder.
and it solves crimes.
It's a beholder that solves crimes.
Huh.
No, just one eye. Just one eye.
That's
There's
so it's
a
like Mike
theory for there.
Wazowski.
Wait, hold on. There's a
Beholder
theory there,
amputee
actually.
that solves crimes.
A beholder amputee that solves crimes. Okay.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Closer.
All right. Mike Wazowski.